Hello, Durian here. If you enjoyed that b-roll, please take 2 seconds to drop a quick like and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. It really helps the channel out a lot. I wanted to change the layout of this video a little bit to give more context before the sound test, and that will be towards the end of the video, so make sure you stick around for that. I'd like to start with my thoughts on the build process, likes and dislikes, and the feel and sound of this board. In summary, this is probably the most premium keyboard I have ever owned. And it started off with the unboxing experience. It was one of the coolest keyboard unboxings I have ever done. I mean, just take a look at this. Taking off the top and bottom boxes unravels the main case for all the components of the board. And it has such an awesome design above it. Opening it will have all the extras such as the plate, foam, and PCB. It even comes with an authenticity card, which is a very nice touch. Underneath it all is the actual board, and it's nicely wrapped and protected overall. For extras, I opted for an extra PCB as a backup, a polycarbonate plate, and aluminum plate. The Akuma 80 has one of the nicest anodizations I have felt on a board. The texture is pleasant to the touch, and I really like the purple color here. It's more on the darker side, not super vibrant, and is closer to black, so it's easier to match multiple keycaps. The chroma weight looks freaking awesome, though it is a pain in the ass to keep it clean from fingerprints, as you can see. It has a very sleek side profile, very similar to the Mode Sonnet, which I really like as well. It is also the heaviest keyboard I own at the moment, and I absolutely love it. It is so heavy that it was really difficult to move it around for videos and b-rolls. The Akuma 80 is a 3-piece construction with a brass bottom weight, top and bottom aluminum cases. It has 2 mounting options, either a gasket mount or a top mount. And I've always been a fan of gaskets over top mounted boards, so we will be using that mounting style this time. I was really looking forward to a simple, no foam, no tape, no PE foam experience. When I finished installing the switches and assembled the board, I noticed there was something wrong. There was this thudding and vibration sound coming from the left side of the board whenever I'm pressing on the switches, and I'm not even putting in a lot of pressure. Take a listen here. It was either the plate hitting the bottom case, could be the PCB bottoming out, or both at the same time. I noticed that the plate and PCB was somewhat bowed, and I had to use the bottom foam in order to make sure the parts aren't hitting one another. I was really bummed out about that, but it is what it is. Upon trying out the board, I was really enjoying the typing experience. However, the sound was somewhat lacking. The mods sound great, but the alphas were really quiet and silent, which might be due to all the flex cuts in the PCB and the plate. So I opted to try using the tape mod by using the tape they provided me, and the alpha sounded much better. It definitely sounds like a tape modded board, but I don't really mind it since I don't have any other PE foam or tape modded boards at the moment, and this will be a nice change whenever I rotate between keyboards. One thing that I wish had better design was the rubber feet placements, since I constantly have to take them out whenever I want to mod or rebuild the board, and I don't know how long the adhesives will last. Now, with this context in mind, I recorded 2 different sound tests for you all. The first is without the tape mod, and the second will be with the tape mod. Both of these sound tests will be with polycarbonate plate, lubed singularity switches, lubed aptX stabilizers, and PBT fans per red keycaps. Let's take a listen. So, what do you think? Let me know down in the comments below which one you like more. I'm really enjoying the overall keyboard combination here. The singularity switches have a nice color to match the overall theme and chroma bottom with a unique bottom out length of 3.9mm that still feels and sound like a deep, long pole switch. It's pretty smooth once lubed, though it was somewhat messy when working with them as the outer coat will come off, causing a glittery mess on my desk. As well, it was harder to close them due to the outer coating, making it more solid. I also find the PBT fan's purpurite to match very nicely with this case color. As for the AP-TX stabilizers, I had to use a lot more lube compared to regular TX stabilizers. I may make a short follow-up video discussing more about the differences that I noticed between AP-TX stabilizers versus just the regular ones. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And for those that are still watching, I have a little bit of an extra I saved up for you.